Nước mới nhất, Việt Nam đã phát triển một loại kem có thể cải thiện tuyến tiền liệt chỉ cần thoa lên, cơ thể sẽ phục hồi như khi 20 tuổi. Hiệu quả như thế nào? Nếu dùng hết một hộp mà không cải thiện, chuyên gia sẽ rời khỏi ngành y.
Vấn đề tuyến tiền liệt thực ra là do chính bạn gây ra. Một chiêu 3 ngày giải quyết triệt để vấn đề tuyến tiền liệt. Ở đây tôi phải nhắc nhở mọi người. Thứ nhất, đừng nghĩ rằng đi tiểu nhiều vào ban đêm, tiểu không hết là vấn đề nhỏ. Đợi đến khi bị ung thư tuyến tiền liệt, hối hận thì đã quá muộn. Thứ hai, dù là khó tiểu nhẹ hay nặng cũng không thể tự khỏi, chỉ có thể trở nên trầm trọng hơn. Thứ ba, đừng tùy tiện uống thuốc và đừng tin vào các phương pháp dân gian, chính là gel tuyến tiền liệt, Green Vibe này, chỉ cần bôi một lần, các vấn đề tuyến tiền liệt dai dẳng 20 năm cũng không thể chống lại. Đây là gel tuyến tiền liệt chuyên nghiệp do Đại học Y khoa Hà Nội nghiên cứu phát triển, chứa đầy đủ các thành phần thảo dược quý giá, giúp phục hồi các mô bị tổn thương, chống viêm và giảm đau. Chỉ trong 3 ngày, tuyến tiền liệt của bạn sẽ trở nên thoải mái và thông thoáng.
Here in the cabin, it's like a gentle June morning.
But compared to today, released health books and cookbooks. Soon, coffee shops were serving up golden lattes, a riff on the traditional Indian home remedy called haldi doodh. And turmeric wellness shots took off.
COVID created a mass market for these products. Previously, it was more of a niche market.
During the pandemic, people began experimenting more cooking at home and were drawn to bright-colored turmeric dishes on social media.
The color of turmeric, that gold orange, really pops.
Big multinational companies even swapped out synthetic dyes for the spice. In 2016, Kraft replaced the chemical yellow dye in its mac and cheese with turmeric. That same year, General Mills replaced some of the synthetic colorants in Trix cereal with the spice. But after uproar from consumers over the less vibrant colors, the company reintroduced the chemically colored version. An extract of turmeric even gives sweet tart ropes their hue. But despite all this rising demand, Indian turmeric farmers still aren't guaranteed a good price because what they grow isn't high enough in valuable curcumin for US and European pharmaceutical markets.
Because those are the traditional processes, curcumin was not a number that was measured. A longer growing cycle contributes to more curcumin. In India, they're not letting it sit in the soil for long periods of time, so that will just by nature mean it has lower curcumin content.
Plus, the hot water farmers boil it in also likely lowers the content of the compound.
We are not able to meet more than the 10% of the global demand for high curcumin content, which is actually used by the pharmaceutical and nutraceutical industry.
All of these challenges have left some farmers like Ashok earning just 50 cents a pound for their roots. That same turmeric might sell for $15 at a New York City Whole Foods. Indian turmeric is also facing growing competition from other countries.
Countries that did not produce turmeric before are now coming up with production, like Fiji is now coming up with production.
About a decade ago, Fiji grew just 4% of the turmeric the US imported. Now it makes up to 25%. Over the same period, India's export share dropped by more than 8%. Unlike in India where it's cultivated on farms, in Fiji, the turmeric grows wild.
We have been collecting our turmeric from villages up in the foothills of Fiji. So they're fairly remote and they don't really have any other source of income.
Tahu Hikuroa and his friend founded Island Magic Fiji to help locals make money off of the abundant turmeric. Because it's wild, villagers don't treat it with pesticides or fertilizers.
You can't use fertilizers and pesticides in Fiji. They're too expensive to start with.
The lack of additives is likely one reason this turmeric has higher curcumin levels than in India.
The turmeric was brought here over 100 years ago and it's been sitting in the soil just regenerating year on year on year on year. That has naturally just allowed those curcuminoids to